Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the number 4 seed in the playoff, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. The Hurricanes offense will be the first up today. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years, and of course you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected. One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, this is why I love this defense so much. So opportunistic. We've seen it all year, and now we see it right here. Big interception. They set their offense up in great field position here on their first possession.
So the UCLA Bruins offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players. It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Makes the grab. It's Daniels. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Quick throw. Catch made on the out route.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on first down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time, the big tight end. That'll bring up a second manageable here for this offense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Oh, it's snapped to the back and brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. First and goal from the 9. The Bruins looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Second and goal for the offense. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. When offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
Well, we've watched this guy all year, and we know that he is a threat when they get down inside that 5-yard line. It's 4th down and goal. The defense just did not anticipate that this guy's legs could hurt him, and they did for a touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Going with the old counter run here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer. Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And they'll just down it right here.
Well, the coverage unit does their job here. They're fired up, and they should be. Of course, the punter got some help from his friend, the football, right? What a kick to set them up in a good spot for the defense to go to work.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with are defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to scramble now. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
It's UCLA with the lead, Kurt. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He's found some room at the 45. And it's a huge chunk play. The tackle is finally made, but the ball moved to the 47-yard line.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
That's a first down here by this UCLA offense. Nice timing between the quarterback and the receiver to be able to get those yards and keep the sticks moving. Good job also just feeling the defense's coverage and making a quick decision to get that ball out.
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. That's what that's about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He pulls it in for a big gain. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. And the Bruins begin a new series plays here. 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And the pass is incomplete. Drive coming up. It's 3rd down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. And they will try out the field goal team here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
How about this by the quarterback? He takes a negative play and turns it into positive yards and slides down before taking a big shot. It's an excellent job of getting down to avoid that big hit.
Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
He hands it off from the gun. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. And they'll kick it away here. And the kick angles out of bounds, so no return possible here. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Fires it on the move. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. A big play moves the ball across midfield, the opponent's 43. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. 2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, UCLA. We'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after the completion. The Canes come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down. Short completion there, second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. It's an out route, the catch made. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
Second down play coming up. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Gives it to the back. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. They'll make an adjustment before this important play. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the UCLA offense back out on the field. First down here for this offense. Receiver in motion now. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Daniels.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Bruins will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, and he's got some space here. And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle is finally made, but not before it's a huge gain down to the 25. This will likely be the last play of the half. On first and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Just 3 seconds left on the clock. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Canes will kick this away to start the second half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Bruins offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. That'll pick up a first down. They'll spot it at the 38.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Play action here on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
You know, I talk to defensive coordinators all over the country, and they're quick to point out the term affecting the quarterback. They kind of almost get offended when you want to talk to them about sack.
Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for this defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
The Bruins are on the move here. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
One of those critical third down plays coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
This is a deflating play for this defense on third and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
Quick throw to the left side. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
A pre-snap motion from the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins. See if they can convert the point after. And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That's a solid gain, moves the ball to the 29. Cage hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Makes a quick grab. Not easy to bring down. The cornerback finally gets the job done.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. He's running out of time here. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. The Hurricanes will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the UCLA offense is back out on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, of double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
But the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he get there on the ground? Finds room at the 30. Finally brought down, but this is a big play. Moves the ball down to the 21. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. On first down, it's play action. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call.
Holding.
Offense will have to overcome the holding penalty now. And it's UCLA on top here. He played 3 quarters with a chance to stay alive for the national championship. Let's check out the game summary here so far. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And he powers into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. And now they'll set up for the point after.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the UCLA offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession, ended in a pick. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Catch made on the out route.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead, but instead they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
He's got it for a big gain. And he's finally forced out of bounds inside the 10. Big play to set up a first and goal.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
They'll try to run this one in. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA. That's a crucial touchdown, Kirk. The offense padding its lead now here in the second half.
Yeah, you get into this second half, you start to count possessions and how big your lead is. Now that you're up 2 possessions, you can start to play really smart football, not just on offense, but on defense as well.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. And they get him down after the completion. That completion sets up a second down play. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And here comes a deep shot. And that one's picked off. What a play. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Got space, looking to score. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Well, that's what you love to see from an offense. The offensive line and the running back in sync, working together, and it pays off. What a big gain. Thought he might be close to being able to take it all the way to the end zone, but the defense just brings him down.
Touchdown, Bruins. And this one is getting ugly.
Boy, they just continue to do everything right. This offense has looked outstanding from the opening series all the way up to this point, doing everything that's asked of them, great execution, and put another touchdown up on the board.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And this pass is caught. They bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. They finally get him down. It's a big gain. Ball moves to the 47. We reach the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28. The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half as they try to make some adjustments here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the hands team able to make the crucial recovery. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And that run produces a decent gain.
That's the mark of a well-coached team. These guys don't even pay attention to the score. They're just out there executing and churning up yards. Good, solid run there as this clock continues to wind down. This offense has had a great day.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch them and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.